Welcome back, welcome back. If this is your first time finding my channel, the name is in the intro. Who am I? I'm Unc L. You call me Unc for short. Why? Because I'm old as hell and I'm somebody's uncle. And I'm that uncle that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Rest in peace, Pops. Miss you every day. If you would, give me a like, give me a share, give me a sub. I'm trying to get to 500, y'all. Help! With that said, today I'm reacting to my guy, Destro Reborn. I love his content. He's hilarious, man. I like his editing. I like his music. I like the overall, I can't even think of the correct word.
You want the
theme. He has a pattern that he sticks to, and it's off the chains. With that said, let's get into the content.
I don't understand how some people find it so easy just to get into relationships.
Where's he at?
Like, where are you finding these people? Because there's nothing going on here.
For me, I don't have any children, and I'm thinking about myself like, wow, I'm going to be 35 in February.
Oh no!
I have no children, I have no prospects, I have no man, no guy I'm dating, no guy I'm talking to, nothing. So all those things are always in the back of my mind. I'm like, wow.
And here comes the rude awakening.
Imagine retiring from a vigorous extended 304 phase, only for your dreams of a rich 6'5", 8% body fat husband to be interrupted by the rude awakening.
And here comes the rude awakening.
Years of following the strict doctrine of leave no Chad or Tyrone behind. Yet now these Chads and Tyrones have somehow forsaken you. All your years of valor, your willingness to spread those cheeks in the wee morning hours for a coffee, an Egg McMuffin, and a shot of some cheap Don Julio tequila. Imagine this is how they repay you for your services. Blasphemy.
What nobody talks about in adulthood is accepting the fact that some things are not meant for you either at this time, or it wasn't meant for you at all.
A few moments later.
And it's hard for me right now to accept the fact that my plan was to be married, have kids, have a career before I turn 29, and I'm 27. I ain't got a lick of kid. I ain't got a piece of man. I don't even have the seat in career. And it's like messing with me so bad because it's like, if I didn't have it when I planned it, will I ever get it? And then I'm thinking to myself, maybe some things that I want, that I had planned, are not in my cards, or not for me. And that is something I'm struggling to accept right now. So, before I accept it, I'm going to finish this Chick-fil-A ice cream.
And here comes the rude awakening.
Yeah, part of me feels bad for these ladies, because there was a certain women's movement that sold them a false bill of goods, that told them that, yeah, you can go to college, and yeah, you can do this, and yeah, you can still be a CEO and be a good mother and do this and do that.
Every day, more lies.
No. Ladies in life, everything comes down to choices. What do you value more? And unfortunately, that women's movement taught a couple of generations of women to value material things and work and all these other achievements over being a mom, over being a wife, over being a mate. And they convince you that you can do both effectively, and you can't. You can't. You have to make the choice. And then a consequence of this is a lot of women have become so masculine.
I don't know who's starting those rumors, but I do know that there are a lot of jealous people out there
that they can't even attract the men that they need to become husbands. Men aren't approaching any women. I really feel bad for these young ladies, because I'm almost 50. I remember what it used to be like, and it's not like that anymore. And it seems like the women are having a hard time adjusting to this new reality, but it's a world that they created and built. So be careful what you wish for. Let's see what Lord Destro thinks of it.
See, the modern woman believes that the happy family is just a meal you can order at a Chinese restaurant. Just a quick pickup order on her way home to independent girl nirvana. Not something she has to plan or work for. Most importantly, the happy family is nothing that she has to sacrifice for. The happy family will fall into perfect construction after her decade-long 304 phase. Few abortions, emotional damage.
Emotional damage!
30 plus pounds and her subpar career path. You see, traditional women who strive for the goal of a true happy family have different motivations. For example,
I was at the gym. I was like, I ain't doing cardio today. I'm good. And in my spirit, I heard, is that the body you want to give your husband? Is that what I want him to have?
Is that the body I want to give my husband?
I'm trying to see what that be like right there. Look,
When you are loving from a whole place, there's a level of caretaking that I want to do for him. And it goes beyond cooking and cleaning, right? But when he walks home and he sees me, I want him to say, that's mine. I want him to be proud.
What this young lady is communicating through her actions and her words in this video, but especially her actions about hitting the gym, is that she's willing to compete. And you know, if you jump on social media, you'll see so many women that say, I ain't gonna compete for a man. He's gonna have to take me as I am. And what would I compete for? Y'all can have him. Yet they can't figure out why they're single. They can't figure out, excuse me. They can't figure out why men aren't approaching. Because we see you. You don't look like you've been to the gym. Your skin looks greasy and unhealthy. That hair hat on your head ain't yours.
I'm ready to go.
But y'all will do all these aesthetic things to attempt to improve your overall appearance. But it's, what's that old saying? It's like putting lipstick on a pig. And sometimes that expression is literally true. Some of you chicks be huge, humongous. And I had a nerve to spend $300 on your hair and put all these eyelashes and all this other bull crap on your face like that helps. It does not help. It doesn't help, because we can still see you. We can tell what you look like when you strip down. A lot of y'all feel like we're not even worth competing for, and it shows in the way y'all show up. But then y'all can't figure out why we don't show up. What does Lord Destro think of this?
Oh, that's powerful. Do you not deserve this level of manifestation? Or are you willing to keep accepting the bare minimum from these women just for consistent sex? What more are you willing to accept? Some kids? Some chronic itchy crotch? Where are you willing to draw the line in the sand and say, no, ma'am, I'm good?
In the past, 3 years, I've been on 2 dates. 3 dates. In 3 years. Where? But, oh my god. I don't understand where I'm going wrong here. I've been on Hinge. Hinge doesn't work, let me tell you that for now. I don't trust the other dating apps, but Hinge is meant to be the one that people actually find people on. I've been on Hinge for 3 years and I've been on 3 dates. And I have a job where I meet people every day. I have a TikTok so people can DM me and stuff.
Where's he at? Well, here's a little secret. Whether consciously or unconsciously, women know the difference between having men in their DMs and having options. They know when they are part of some sort of equation where men determine if she's worth the time, money, and effort for a temporary dopamine release.
Toxic thing one of my guy friends said to me this weekend is that instead of doing girl math, he has a version called boy math where he calculates how much money he's invested into taking girls out on dates. He calls it cost per nut. Naturally, this is all tracked within an Excel spreadsheet labeled CPM. And perhaps the most important trend that you need to be seeing within your CPM is going down over time, both you as a person and your overall cost. And once you reach a certain level of cost per net, you are eliminated from his repertoire because your cost is exceeding the value you bring.
Brilliant. I like what the young lady said her friend does with the CPM, cost per nut. Men are like, we always run a cost benefit analysis on any situation in life. We basically look at it and we don't care about how, we don't base what we do most times on how we feel about it. We base what we do on what we will get out of it, because our time is valuable. Time is money, literally. You know what I mean? Time is one of the most important assets as a man we can utilize. And if you utilize, if that's a word, if you don't utilize your time correctly, you're going to take a loss. And as a man, taking a loss can be so detrimental. It can set you back months or years on whatever goal you're trying to accomplish. The problem these young ladies are having these days are men are running a cost benefit analysis of modern women, low class women, and we're coming to the conclusion that it's not even worth dating y'all. It's not even worth asking you out. The juice isn't worth the squeeze. So, that's where we're at, ladies. This is a world that you all have created. Hope it works out for you. Let's continue.
And I never want to be the kind of person where I'm like, I still have time. No, legit, I don't have time. Let's be realistic. As a 35-year-old woman, I don't have time. My time is literally ticking.
I'm single. That means I'm open to dating multiple people. I'm open to networking. I'm open to making new connections. I'm open to exploring different cities because I'm single. That does not mean that I'm looking for intimacy. That does not mean that I'm being intimate with everybody that I'm dating.
Translation. I'm 40 with a new wig, and my BBL has finally healed because none of the men in my past saw me as marriage material. I have no other choice but to initiate another vigorous 304 phase. I will say publicly that I will be celibate for the most part because I don't want to actually sound like a 304. Even though I'm a strong, independent, unapologetic black woman. I know that because of my BBL, wig, and eyelashes, most of these men only see me as a temporary sex partner. At this point, I'm okay with that because it's better than being lonely.
But I am single. I am dating. This is the first time in my 40 years of life that I've been this single. Usually, we date, we meet this one person and we're stuck. We give them all of our attention, we give them our all. And then when it fails, then you're like, hey, was that even the best candidate out of the lineup that I had? It's because we don't get time to know people. We don't get time to enjoy different people and choose what fits you best. This time in my life, that's what I'm doing. I'll be 40 in February, and I'm dating, I'm single, and may the best man win. Until then, I'm just enjoying the experiences. No intimacy involved, okay? So chill out. Y'all chill out.
Yeah, addressing these two ladies, the 35-year-old lady and the 40-year-old lady. The 35-year-old lady first, she said, I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time at 35. I'm running out of time. No, ma'am. You have ran out of time. And that's not saying you can't find someone, but now you're at a phase where you got to take what you can get. You got to choose the best option amongst the suitors that you have and roll with it, or else you're gonna do what Kevin Samuel said.
Buy a dog and die alone.
Secondly, for the 40-year-old young lady, if you listen to what she said, the entirety, she spent her younger years, I won't say chasing the bad boys, or even, she might not even been dating bad boys, but she spent her younger years focusing on dudes that weren't serious, that weren't trying to settle down and wife her and give her a family and start something and build something with her. And now she also said that it's like if you listen to what she said, you can tell by what she said that her options are drying up. Punk, and that's called hitting the wall. Women don't think the wall is real. Women really believe that the wall is not real. What she just described is what it's like for you to hit the wall. So what, you still look good. So what, your body still looks great. So what, you're attractive. Men are cost benefit analyzers. And the average man, he'll have fun with you, but when he looks at what you have to offer as far as like settling down and your age and whatnot, I mean, you can still get lucky. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying, like I said, for the 35-year-old lady, you're going to have to pick from the best of your suitors and stop all this roster dating and settle down. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that's what it is. Let's continue.
When will you hold women accountable? Now, some of this will fall on deaf ears. Some of our comrades will continue to play house with retired streetwalkers and feminist demigods, and they deserve everything that comes with it.
He ain't lying.
But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blasphemy. And although you will never be worthy of a monarch such as myself, Lord Destro would suggest that you poor fools at least give oligarchy a try. So Lord Destro has spoken.
And with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up right here. That's why I love reacting to Lord Destro and my guy Sean C from TSG Uncut. They make my job so much easier as far as like not having to do a whole bunch of editing and chopping and screwing and whatnot. But yeah, if you would go over to Destro Reborn, give him a like, give him a sub, give him a share. And while you're at it, please give me a like, give me a share, and give me a sub. And y'all hit the sub button, please. I'm trying to get to 500. I'm trying to get to 500 subs. When I started this roughly 6 months ago, I didn't think anybody would listen. Now I got 158 people that listen to me on a regular basis. And I thank each and every one of y'all from the bottom of my heart. This helps when my pop's passing away in January. This helps a whole lot, keeps my mind occupied. But yeah, please give me a sub. Help me get to 500. With that said, I'll catch you on the next one. Toodles.